Last week, I closed the week, I was flat. Flat. This week, I'm up about 200 bucks. And 4 out of my last 6 trading days have been green. And so I don't want to go too far. But I do say with hesitation, when I also look at my winning percentages and my knowledge of stocks, that you may well be witnessing right now the first person ever in the world, to go from a losing trader to a profitable trader, showing his entire journey on YouTube, the losses, the wins, everything. And I'm not going to fuck around in this video. I'm not going to joke in this video. I'm being serious. This is fucking history. And I might not be there yet. It might take a couple of months, but this is fucking history. History is being made and all I can think is thank you, guys, thank you for being a part of that journey. And I mean that to Lloyd, Merton, Cal, Ken Lauren, Theodore Ferguson, Randy Gonzalez, Don, Alex, Ahmed, Al Siraj, Oliver Lees, Trade the Trend, Ted DY, Frank Jones, Fit Now, Ask Now, John Wilson, Robert Bishop, Cheesy Cheese 72, King, Sophia, I love you. Keep on sending us the tweets. I always like to hear from you. Rajnish, you've been there from the start. Dove, Atisha, Ivisha Latish, from the start. Ultimate 89, always giving advice. Vault Clips, Russell Lee, Super Brutus, The Gaming Trader. Keep at it, man. Even 281995, Eric Hughes and Miles. Miles, I still speak on Facebook. John Wilson's turned into a fucking real life friend. I just want to genuinely thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being there for us and helping us get to this great point. But last but not least, I really want to thank Tim. Tim has had faith in me when I was losing consistently. He has given me personal support when I've been on the challenge, the DVDs, the webinars, the almost instant replies to when I'm oh, Tim, what's going on? And do you know what it is? The guy fucking believed in us, and it's coming good. And I can, from the bottom of my heart, honestly, I've had waves of been oh, I'm not learning. Is Tim the right teacher? It's it's a process. It takes time. I've stuck with him the entire time, and now it's coming good. Guys, I fully recommend Tim. The guy changes fucking lives. He might have this attitude sometimes that's a bit aggressive, but dude, thank you, because I'm getting there, and it's all because of you. It's all because of Tim. And I'm not saying this to sell shit. I'm saying it because it's true. If you want to subscribe to him, please do hit the affiliate link. I would love to get the 30 bucks or whatever, but it's bigger than that. It's bigger the fact that he is changing my life. I'm working 4-day weeks now, and I'm trading 2 of the days. I don't work 5-day weeks anymore, because now I'm starting to get money coming through from trading a little bit, just a little bit. It's starting to look like it's going to come in, but also a lot of YouTube stuff. YouTube's blowing up. So yeah, I encourage you all to follow him. And if you want to follow me, I trade live Snapchat. I'm on Instagram all of the time. Facebook, Stephen Johnson Stocks. There's too many trades right now for me to show you guys. So what I actually need to do, I'm gonna move some of the trades onto Stephen Johnson Stocks and just show you the main ones on YouTube. Okay, and the last big announcement is I am doubling the amount of YouTube content that I'm going to do. I'm running something completely separate to this from the same channel, and it's going to basically be Junk87 does penny stocking. I'll show you the introduction of the video at the end of this if you watch through the trades. And what I realized is that all of the real life industry shit is fucking bullshit. The shit on CNBC and NBC, and Tim's been saying it for ages. No one covers penny stocks. No one covers what's happening in the news. No one covers the latest and hottest stocks from a kind of more of an objective point of view without trying to kind of push a promotion on you. And I'm going to be the man who does it. I have a journalistic background. I'm going to use my journalistic background to give you the penny stock news. And it's going to be epic and fun, and it's going to be about you and the stocks and not really about me. I'll just be kind of presenting it. And lastly, what I also want to do is give you just some highlights into the challenge, because I think it's some fucked up, mysterious. It's not fucked up. The challenge is the best thing I've ever done, but it's like mysterious. People don't know what it is, and people are like, "Oh, what do you get from the challenge?" Like, I'll pay this money. What do I get? Like, I want to give you direct insights into the challenge. So it'll be a weekly roundup on stocks and a weekly roundup to the best parts of the challenge and what's been happening, what's been said, what's Tim Grattani said in the webinars, what's Tim Sykes said in the webinars, what's the best part of the penny stocking framework DVD. I really want to give you this insight, and I think if I give you a bit but not too much, I should be okay with Tim, because I'm not really giving free stuff away, and if anything, I'm kind of promoting it in a backwards way. But I just want to help you guys. So I'll be doing that. Now, for this video, sorry it's so long, what I'll be doing is showing you how I use stocks to trade to run me scans, because I've got a very shit hot system right now that is working well. Show you me monthly percentages, show you the winning trades. Trades! So all in January, I'm pretty much hitting the highest percentages of month on month winning percentages of trades ever at 36.36%. Maybe I'll sneak into the 40% zone before the end of the month, I'm not sure. But it's frankly the highest win rate I've ever had. And this is doing some of the most stupid stuff I've ever done. I'm just going to watch back some of my earlier videos. I encourage you to as well, to just remember to eliminate some of the mistakes I made at the start of January to make sure I can get this winning percentage in the 40s and the 50s. But I mean, this 455 loss was basically two idiotic fucking moronic trades, and otherwise I'd be break even. So I'm really excited about February. Like I say, it's I'm a percentage off the best month of all time, and you can. And this was July was insane. You couldn't lose money in July. But if you look, I mean, 18%, 14%, then I jump up to 21%, then 31%, then I step back a bit down to 27%, and then I jump up to 36%. You can obviously see the trend's going to go into maybe 40, then 46, then maybe I'll have a bad month and it'll go to 42, and then I'll have a good month and it'll go to 50, then 52. Like, you can see how slowly you're eyeing out what you're doing wrong, and then you add in what you do right. And what I've learned is it's about developing a system. I'll show you that system now. And these are just me recent days since I've been following the system properly, which I'll show you next. And like, yeah, HMNY, this was on the 23rd. It's just a fucking stupid trade. I was really tired. Alex, you'll see it in the video. And then these 2 days I was making money. These 2 days I was making money. Box that day. But the point is, I'm profitable on 4 out of the last 6 days. Okay, guys, I just want to give you a really quick breakdown of how I use my setup, because I've been finding a lot of success the way I do things right now. This is using stocks to trade. I don't want to get into it too much, but if you're not using a system that gets you real-time data like stocks to trade, you may as well not even trade, because you have to have something that's bringing real-time data. Otherwise, you're at a disadvantage to everybody else. And frankly, the market is so competitive in the first place that you cannot afford, and I'm being God's honest on this is so true, you have to pay a little bit more to make sure you've got the best tools, to make sure that you've got the edge over other people. If you don't have something like stocks to trade, basically you're fucked. Okay, I'm sorry to be crass, but you're fucked. So, like, I use stocks to trade. I've had good results from it. This is how I'm kind of set up. I've got pre-market screeners, morning screeners, movers, fast movers. This is where I track the fastest stocks coming in as they come in. And then I've got the pre-market, what's hot pre-market, and then I've got like what's moving in the morning. So for example, I can see, say for example, GSAT's up 16%. I'll have a quick look at the chart. You can see, yeah, it's not the type of stock that I would play because it's got this resistance above. But if it was a better chart, I would then move it onto the solid breakout watch list. So I've got all these different watch lists, framework patterns, breakout patterns, gap fill patterns, pumps, and these are the stocks that I watch long term. And this is how my trading got better, because when I'm tracking these stocks long term, everyone else is just looking at what's hot on the day. I'm in before everybody else, and that's how I've started to get profitable. And say, so for example, Palm, this would show up on the screener on this day because it's had its 10% day, and then I've been tracking it thinking,
what's it going to do? And then when I saw it came here, I thought, I will put this on my watch list for the next day in case it breaks out. I did put it in, it broke out, I bought it, I made money. Then the next day I was like, okay, let's keep on watching it in case it breaks out. One last day, did break out, I bought it. But it all came from being on my screener from this day. Then I followed it in the solid breakout list along here until it broke out to all-time highs. And then I was in, I was ready, I was prepared. And this is how you use stocks to trade to make money, baby. And frankly, I do this for the penny stock and framework patterns. So now PULM, it's going to come back down. So now, check this out. I'm going to do it live. It's so simple. Now, I'm putting PULM into the penny stock and framework pattern because look what it's going to do. It's going to come back down. And it's going to come back down. Look, ETRM did this and it came down and look, had this bounce from 6 to 9. VBio did this. Like, look, it had this bounce. It came up, it came down, and I had this bounce from 215 to 3. Guys, I'm just doing the same shit, following the same patterns, and frankly, I can tell you this, but it'll not sink in probably. I don't know, or you'll take time to learn it. But watch Tim Sykes' Penny Stock and Framework DVD. Like, I've learned all of this knowledge from being in the challenge, so there's not much more I can say. But credit to him. On the kind of the 2-month chart, it looks even worse. Spikes fails, Spikes fails, Spikes fails, Spikes holds it there. Spikes fails. You can really see the trend. This is a product of being extremely tired, and just like I've been working really hard recently. I was like delirious. I didn't even want to really trade, but I was just like, what the hell? Let's just have a trade and let's just see what's moving in HM and Y. I was thinking, for my runner, but the reality is it doesn't hold its spike. So when it's already spiked, it topped out here, came back down, and then it topped again. And when a stock slams down like this, I've seen it happen before, and I can't remember the stock name, GLY, I can't remember. But I've seen it slam down, shake the breakout buyers out, and then come back. So I thought, this could be the shakeout now, buy in here. But when it didn't, when it dropped again and came back up, I was like, I'll just get us out. It's not a shakeout, it's failing, it's breaking down. And I didn't pay enough attention to the long-term chart here. And had I saw the spike fail, spike fail, spike fail, I could have anticipated this. This is kind of funny because I was watching one of Tim's video lessons. Yeah, it was a video lesson, and he was like running through all the different hot stocks, and I know from his DVD, this is kind of a penny stock and framework pattern. When it's a pump and it goes up, it crashes down, and then you also have the bounce. And I am always looking. I did it with VBio and took profits on VBio. I just missed it on ETRM, but I should have took profits on ETRM like $1,000. And then it happened on PNAT, and I'm like, I am not missing this. And I think I missed it. But the thing is though, like I saw in Tim's video lesson, he was like, guys, like once it goes up, you can buy the close and it should run up. And there was a couple of stocks where he was like, buy it when it's closing high after it's just bounced. And I was like, really? I was like, whoa, I didn't know this, didn't think about this. And it's all about like, and so basically I bought it right here. I bought it at 217. I can show you the intraday. No, it's gonna need to be 5 days. I thought I'd already recorded this, but not to worry. Done. Let's just try this again, because it's loading winning data. So basically crashed, bounced. And I mean, one, the stock's holding its highs, which is a good sign. Two, it's part of the penny stock and framework pattern, but I didn't know that you could buy into the close and then it'll gap up overnight. Tim taught me this, and it's great because now I can look, because I only trade a couple of patterns, and it's very important to look for the big picture. So I learned one, you can buy the bounce, and 2, you can hold overnight from the first bounce, because it should gap up. I mean, sometimes it depends. I'd be more careful with it, but I was in at 217, and this thing opened at 227, ran to the 50s. I was out pretty much in the 50s or the 40s, if I can remember correctly. But the point is, what you guys need to know is that when a stock crashes, like from the 40s, like from 3, it's lost half its value to the 50s, and then bounces. If it holds near its highs, there's a good chance it's going to gap up and run just a little bit the next day. Just a little bit. PULM, 6-month chart, it had this blowout 18 million share day. It hadn't traded more than 1.7 million before that. So, I mean, immediately this was kind of on my radar. I was literally watching this from the 17th of January. And I was like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And I was like, it's holding its highs, kind of. And then when it had this day here, I was like, oh, it looks like it's about to break out. And then this is when I was watching it pretty much from yesterday. So if we go back on the 2-day chart, let me have a quick look. Yeah, 217 I was in on it. So I mean, it was insane. I was actually taking profits on PNAT. I actually made $100 or something on that. But let's have a look again. 217. Okay. I have such a terrible memory. I can't remember anything. I should not be good at any. I'm good at writing, and I'm kind of getting good at trading. That's it. But okay, so ran, pulled back, this was a bit of a worse pullback than I wanted, but I got a reasonably good entry on it in here in the 217s. And generally, like we always say, first pullback's fine, second pullback's okay, but the third pullback, you want to be getting out. Generally, this is what I heard from Eric, and it kind of works every time. So I was in on the second pullback, but I was out in the 245s up here because I was just like, I'm not overstaying me welcome, and I know frankly that this is not sustainable, and it's not. I sold 245 and then it faded throughout the day, and the next day it gapped down, but I still think the long-term chart has strength, and I knew that it might not run loads, but the long-term chart suggests that it's going to at least try again. It's going to at least try and push today, and that was kind of my thought. So again, huge spike out of the gate, and then I bought in on this pullback. I was in pretty much in the 250s. I was in at 250 flat, and then I was a little bit of pain when I went down to 246. I was like, fuck, it is the third day. It's up big. This is worrying. But it ran on. I sold half my shares at 275 because I just cannot resist locking in profits. And I sold the other half right up here in the 290s, not in the 3s. It was like 290, 295.
Sorry, this is long. Like I have not left this fucking room in like 3 days because I've been working on a stupid animation. I've been planning the new video series, and I'm going crazy. But I love it. I love it. This is making fucking history. So say the word history in the description, and let me play you out as a sneak preview of this new penny stocking show that I'm doing. Let me show the introduction to play you out. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts. I'll see y'all later. Hasta luego! Okay, so typical Sykes used to always say, if you put in the dedication, not even like 10 hours, like, I'm going to watch some rugby. Pretty tough market to play in. I think we can all acknowledge that, especially for buying. 2016 has been an insane year for